Hello and welcome back to Brigandine, the Legend of Forsena, our playthrough as Leonia. I have rearranged everything in order to make mathematics work. We are going to class up this wyvern into a quaddle. Dunzo. She still has 53 rune power left. So, he's going to need room soon, though, so I might leave that the way it is or put something small in with her. Let's see what we can get here, I forget. We can get Jinn, Unicorn, Rock. What do they cost, 70? Yeah, I don't have room for that. Although I would like to get one. Could get rid of this level 1 giant we stole when we took the castle. And actually, I think I might do that. As a rule, I don't delete monsters until I'm really near the end of the game. But in this case, I really want a rock. And if I rearrange, and I can make that work. And then, like I said, I'll worry about rearranging to level up the angel once we actually can. We still need to do another fight before we can do that. So for now, we'll just get a rock. It's only 10 more. And it's better in pretty much every way, as much as I hate to admit it. Like I said, I say I hate using rocks. It's not really true. I hate fighting rocks, for sure. Once we get these two both leveled up, whatever we have to do to make it work, we will. Because him being able to shoot from 3 back makes more room for other things. And him getting Holy Word is going to be a game changer. And I think he might get area heal too. So, what we're going to do in this episode, let's see what they have over here. They have a crap load of stuff. They're probably going to try to attack us. Those 3 are all that's there, which is fine. That's what I want. In the words of Dave Bautista in his last WWE run, give me what I want. So, these guys can still quest for now. Because what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to start setting up attacks here soon, but for now I'm mostly focused on doing stuff at the bottom, which I don't need these guys to do yet. Once I need them, obviously, we'll get to that point, but for now, we might as well quest them. We'll save in the attack phase like we always do, just in case. And we'll see what happens. If they choose to attack us, great. If they don't, that's fine too. I don't care. Probably in the next month or two, I'm going to start going on more invasions. We'll see. For this turn, I'll let them come to me if they're going to. They're actually going to get attacked and lose. Caerleon is now invading the Empire. And no attack on us as a result. Charlene's quest, she met a flower girl. Whoops. I'll have to go into the edit to tell you what I got on that. Freeze frame it to see what I got. Hude's quest, part 2. This should be the end of it, I believe. Might be 3 parts, I forget. I think it's only 2. Like I said, in Grand Edition, she comes with you. As well, but in this version, only Limelight does. I can't remember if he's any good or not, but Limelight has joined us and Hude will be back, which is good because I want Hude for one of my invasion forces. Chantel's quest. Nothing really happened. Ryzen's quest. He's getting rune power, which he got a 9 point-point bump, which is nice because he doesn't have that high of rune power. Chantel's quest. Nothing happened. Ryzen's quest. He's getting rune power, which he got a 9 point bump, which is nice because he doesn't have that high of rune power. Chantel's quest. He's getting rune power, which is nice because he doesn't have that high of rune power. Longborg. Longborg gained 9 magic points. Like I said, for him, especially, if I can get magic points, a significant amount of magic points and or rune power, especially both, but even if I could get 1 or 2 more few points of rune power, even if he was at like 160, which is still low, but as that type of knight, if I could get him to even 160 rune power and like a decent number of magic points, he could still be potentially usable. 147 or whatever he's at now is a little low still, but we'll see what happens. So, forget what I can summon up here. Okay. What we are definitely going to do is organize. So I'm happy with what she's got. And I do have a little bit of wiggle room, but I would rather just save the space. Although I could put a giant scorpion just as a backup, and then if it happens to get killed, then it gets killed. But these 3 are going to be my unit, my main attacking unit. The other thing I could do is put Leoness with somebody else. Like maybe Hued and Asmit, or Hued and Limelight, or Hued and George. Something like that. And make her go and help them attack. I think I'm going to leave these 3 as they are for now. Charlene. Pardon me as I yawn. Charlene. Really kind of want to move these off of her. Maybe onto Limelight. The problem is I can't get a unicorn up here, but I'd like her to have one. Ryzen actually has one and doesn't really have any other monsters that I would fight with right now. It's like, if I put Charlene and him together, she can spear throw at least 2 squares. So she does have some range. But also can be a decent tank. Not great, but decent. These 2 can help her tank. These 3 could tank together. They have pixies, they have unicorns. And then I can put them with a proper caster. Probably Chantail at that point. Just because he has the most magic points. To either help with heals now that I switched him Priest. Or to use him for attack spells. He's got at least 1, both tank and flyer. He's got a hit and run. Could also give him a Gygus, if I really wanted to give him somebody that was tanky. We'll see. For now, what we're going to do is quest the ones that I know I'm questing with. Longborg, Ryzen, and George for the moment, and Limelight for the moment. Hued and Charlene I'm going to keep just in case. This turn they're not going to do a lot, but I also don't want them to have to be away when I might need them. These guys down here are fine the way they are. What's in this castle right now? Not much. Now, the generals are impressive, but and they do have decent monsters, but they don't have a lot of them. Let's see what happens when we execute. Sorry if my voice went a bit weird there for a second. I was, quite frankly, yawning, because I slept like crap last night. So, let's execute this turn. Now, let's see what's here now. Not much actually changed, to be honest, in terms of monsters. They did reassign that one. They did summon one or two, or transfer one or two, but like, these guys are going to suck to fight. And Shiraha can hit and run, but they have literally zero healing. The only healing at all they have is that the Vampire Lord, when he bites somebody, can heal himself. That's it. So, it might be worth trying to attack them. Just to see if I could do some damage. Maybe kill a monster or two to get a level up. And I do want to do something interesting this episode. Hell with it, we're doing it. I think we might be able to actually win, and even if we don't, we could certainly do a number on them. That is definitely the only attack we're doing, though. After the round of questing, I'm going to settle on a second defensive/attack unit for up top. Although I might, if I win that castle, it'll be for down here, so I can go around and kill the rest of Escalio, hopefully. So, let's do that. We're going to save. And let's see how this battle goes. First, we're going to see New Almechia. Fail miserably at taking out Norgard. And they succeeded at taking out Esgarez. Now we're going to try and take out Esgarez. Alright. I said they have a lot of beefy monsters. And they are scary monsters. But they have no healing. The generals are scary because they can attack from distance. And I think Zemeckis can move and shoot. But if I really get desperate, if it looks bad right away type of thing, I could also very easily just, kill them. Like kill Focus Fire or Zemeckis or Esclados. So let's put you off to the side a little bit. Put you there. Put you behind there. Put you there. I'm gonna put you there for now. Now, let's get you as far down as we can. You can sit off to the side a bit. You, I don't care if you're a flyer or not, you're going near the front, because I want more levels for you. Put you behind there. And you there. Let's get him down as far as we can. Get him down as far as we can. Let's get you down as close to the front as we can. I know I could have put him there, but I want to leave room to finagle a little bit. You're actually kind of fine right there. And you can go right there. Now, so they will sit there and do nothing still, which just gives me more time to prep. I should have probably made a new Hellhound if I could, but I don't even know if I could. I can't remember. So, let's move. That's far enough away, you're still not going to engage. So let's just do that. Now, if I put you there, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, you're still fine there. So let's put you a bit off to the side. Put you in front. Get you to there, which is actually not where I wanted to put you. I want to put you there, but I can't. Let's do that for now. One, two, three. Alright, so let's put you there for now. Till I can get everybody where I want them. Let's move you down as far as you can. Move you down as far as we can. Let's put you kind of over here for now. So we'll pull you up a bit so that we don't trigger attacks. Put you behind her. Let's put you behind that thing. Let's get Keeloff near the front. Let's get you down there. Get you down there. Put you there. Put you there for now. None of them are going to move yet because we were careful. Now, Paternus can stay exactly where he is. I could put the angel right next to him on this side. I think I'll put you there. They can't move this turn, so I'll put you there. Move you down one. Leave you guys where you are. Oh shit, I meant to put her next to him. On one side or the other. Cripes. Alright, well. It's gonna be a little more spaced out than I wanted it to be, but in terms of, like, I like to put them fairly close together, but we'll put her there. Put that off to the side there. Protect her back. Let's move you there. Move you there. Put you in front of her as much as possible. He's going to go next anyway, so let's put you there. Might have spaced this out a bit wrong, but where can I get you? Can't quite get you where I want you. So let's put you to the corner. No, we gotta protect her for sure. Like I said, if we absolutely have to, Paternus can take a hit or two, but she really can't. So get in front of her. You move down behind them. You move down to there. They're actually still not coming in. They are. Which is honestly fine. Like I said, I'm not 100% exactly how it's set up how I wanted to be, but I'm pretty close. I just needed to shift things up one. And Paternus is the best general to be in the middle like that. Plus I got a critical hit on my counterattack. And they can't reach that spot anyway. So I'm covered for that. I can fill it in time. 136. No crit this time, but that's alright. We got lots of healing. We're in good shape. That's just a waste of a ghoul attack, to be honest. It might hit, but it's going to get crushed in return. And I can move the Mandrake down to actually hit it too, so... Which I'm absolutely going to do, I would think. Okay. So we're definitely moving you up to there. We're going to hit you before we do anything else. So I want... Just because Paternus is somewhat tanky does not mean I want him being a tank when he's not meant to be one. Ha 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 ha. Also, stone doesn't do shit for you for magic defense, to my knowledge. Let's move you up one. You can't shoot anybody yet. That's okay. We're going to put a protect spell on you. The rock doesn't even really need one right now because nobody can hit it yet. So you're protected for 2 turns, including the rest of this turn, which you haven't taken your own turn yet. I could kill one of these guys, probably this turn. Can you reach the dragon? You can't. Okay. So you're just actually probably going to heal. Because after him, they're going to go, but none of them can reach. Maybe I do go Divine Ray with him. I'm definitely going Divine Ray on this dragon. That's a level 6 dragon, so if I can take that thing out this turn, that would be great. If I can't, I can't, but I think I can. And would very much like to. So assuming we win, which we should, it needs to do one more heal or attack to get its level 10. Turnus. Yeah, you're probably just going to heal him, I think. But I do also have a Pegasus on his turn. Although the other thing I could do is cast Halo with that and then use her. She's going to set him up to kill that. Regardless. So let's go ahead and just heal him. Since I don't want to... I could Divine Ray and probably kill that. Either kill now or definitely with a Genofrost kill that, but it's turned to stone so I can't do anything. So I can easily just kill it with something else later. You're just gonna chill for now. Shiraha, oh I forgot with Shuriken, he actually can reach him. But he's the only thing that can. I forgot just how far he can move with roads. But it only did 56 damage. And he can't move backwards at all, so that's good. Now, I'm going to move this thing over here and hit this ghoul. It's not, assuming it lands the hit like it should. It was a critical hit. It didn't paralyze, but that's okay. Didn't take that much damage back compared to its health pool, and it got a level. Now, if I hit you, that should weaken the ghoul more than enough for her Genofrost to kill it if I do Genofrost. Which I probably will, because she has enough to do 2 of them. So even though I won't hit a ton of people right now, if I do, she'll kill the ghoul and weaken in a couple other red creatures enough that we can kill a bunch of stuff this turn. So even though it's not the world's biggest Genofrost, it can still potentially be a very useful Genofrost. So, do I want to bother healing him? I probably should, just to top him up, because unless he's going to probably run as soon as I kill all of his monsters. So, let's do this. Let's see what the situation is after her Genofrost. She is also going to hit, she's going to hit all 3 of Esclados' monsters and a general, so there is that. Does she have anything else I can help attack with? No. Alright, well let's do this. It should kill the ghoul, because it's pretty weak. And she's quite potent as a spellcaster. If somehow it doesn't, well, it is going to kill because the nameplate disappeared. Yep, barely, but it did do the job. She didn't do quite as much to them as I was hoping she would, but it's not like she didn't do a lot of damage for an area spell. It's just not quite as much as I was hoping. But the other thing I can also do is on his turn, which is next, I can move his lizard man over and hit that thing. This is going to kill that probably even with red dots. And if it doesn't, then he can kill it. If it kills the dragon, then I can move the lizard man over, kill that, and then he can kill that. Well, not kill that, but hit it. There are lots of options is what I'm saying. So, you have a protect spell for another turn. I thought about multi-classing him, but I really just want him to be a focused barbarian, because it's what he's best at. I just decided some of them I'll do it with and some of them I won't. Honestly, I should protect that lizard man, because then I can, after I potentially move him over there, he would still be in danger. And like, this guy's in good shape. This guy's pretty much full. The Mandrake, I can't reach it with the protect anyway. I could also protect her because he might come up and try to shoot her. But I think I'm going to protect the lizard man and try to kill as many monsters of Esclados as possible so that he'll hopefully run away. Even if the other ones don't, at least I'll get him to run away. I probably should heal him, but I really want to save my heals in case they don't flee, so let's do that. Alright. Now, you attack this guy first, because I want to see if you kill him or not. He might kill him, I don't know. He didn't. Okay. So in that case, I am going to have you attack him. Because a level 7 dragon is going to be worth more experience than the giant. And he wouldn't kill the giant with the stone up anyway. So he's now level 7. And if I manage to get off one more attack, he'll potentially get 8 from the victory, which I do believe we're going to get at this point. He's not that far out of the normal line, and I can move my flyers around if I need to after. I'm going to do it. Because even while he's stone, he won't do as much damage, but he's protected and also won't get to take a hit back. And he'll still do good damage because of the critical hit and blue on red. So it's worth doing. What I should have really done is given him a halo before I killed him. Let's also cast a protect spell on Griffin, maybe, because it's level 4. Probably be a good idea. Or the Mandrake. Honestly, I kind of like the Mandrake more. And they tend to go for those a lot, so let's protect spell that. Do I want to heal anything? You didn't take any damage. You could use a heal. The thing is, he can EI slash him. And he probably will. Although he might retreat because he's down to one almost dead monster. If he doesn't retreat, he's going to EI slash him probably. He's going to go first and start moving people over. He might even just move for himself forward enough to shoot her and probably kill her is what I'm worried about. Probably should have protected her, honestly. I forgot about that. I didn't forget about it, but I forgot to take it into account. You know what? Just to be safe, I think I will heal him. Just in case. The extra 100 health may not be enough of a difference, but might as well. Rock or the Phoenix healed itself. Yeah, he did exactly what I expected he was going to do. She might be dead. She's dead. I'm almost positive. Yep. So that was a terrible idea. So I might just have to reset because I'm not losing that Quaddle. I refuse. You can call me a cheater, you can call me whatever you want. I don't care. I'm not losing that. So we'll have to see how this rest of this turn goes. I might still make the attempt and see what I can do. Because the problem is, not only did I lose it where it failed to escape, but also they're just going to beat the living shit out of it for free experience. Which, I mean, does also provide a decent distraction while I work on things, but it's far less effective at defending itself when its person isn't there either. So he's doing exactly what I thought he was going to do. Now, if I do end up deciding it's going badly enough to reset, which I probably should, then what's going to happen is I'm not going to redo the battle this episode. We're just going to do some... because I don't want it to go another hour-long plus episode if I can help it. Alright, so what can I still do to try to salvage something here? He's far enough back I can't really do anything to him. He's dead regardless, that giant. Somebody's going to kill him. Matter of fact, if I do it now, because she died, if I do this, he should do enough damage to kill him. He's 186. He has 150 defense. He might not, honestly. I'd like to get the kill with him, but I don't know if I can. So, here's what we're going to do. I will try and play it out and see how it goes. I could also just kill him with the rock to get a bunch of XP on the rock. That's probably a good idea, actually, because then I can also get it out of my way. So let's do that. Start leveling this rock up. Because if I do end up managing to salvage this enough to win, I'm going to want to level that rock up. Now... can you Divine Ray anything? No. You could heal the Quaddle or him. And if I'm going to try to finish this, I want the Coatl to survive, because as long as I win, I will get to keep them. So I might still want to heal that Coatl, just in case. Are you still protected? You are. So what if I protect this guy? Well, let's do this. You've taken no damage, basically. You've taken no damage. You've taken a little bit. You've taken some. You're basically full. So if I area heal, it's only going to actually heal 2 people, really. So let's do a holy word. It's still only going to hit 5 of them, but it's going to hit a lot of black dot creatures, including one of their generals. 2 of their generals, but 1 with a black dot. I might be able to take out that vampire lord. I'd love to steal that vampire lord, but definitely I don't see that happening, because I'm going to have to kill it if I want to convince them to retreat, I think. And that's probably still not going to be enough. This is probably going to be a mostly throwaway episode at this point. I'll still edit it and show it to you, but... Now... if I put this guy down here... I'm just wondering, is it worth considering... like moving this guy up here and trying to beat down that Fenrir? Or even Shiraha. But he only has 2 monsters. I mean, they don't have a lot of monsters. And he now has 0. So if I took out a general as well, that would pretty much guarantee success. The only problem is 62 agility is not bad, but it ain't 93, so he might miss. He very possibly will miss. I could try to take that thing down. Alright, well, let's do this. I'll use it before... I'm not committing to the reset yet. We're still going to try to play it out. So, what we'll do instead is I'll save on the second slot, my backup slot, for trying things out in battle. I'm going to try to take down Shiraha and see if that's enough, with Esclados having no monsters left as well, to actually make them run. It might still not be, because Zemeckis is a dick. And he might just Geno Thunder the shit out of me. But I can't reach him, so I could either try to take his Fenrir out, which is not going to probably make him run. I could maybe take out his Vampire Lord, but that's probably still not going to be enough to make him run. Or if I take him and both of his other monsters out, that's 3 things, plus this guy has no monsters left. That might be enough to do it. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to cast Protect on this guy. For sure. Should probably have cast it on the angel that I'm also going to have to go attack him with, but you go attack him first. You're probably going to miss, at which point this is all moot. But you did land the hit, so that actually worked out nicely. I don't know if it's going to be enough to do what I want to do, but it's the only chance I have. And I do get to go next again, because everyone's higher than him, so they've all already gone. So let's do this. You're going to get your level just from attacking. The only thing is, if I do get the level, I'd love it to be with him, but I don't think I can pull that off. I mean, you have 230 attack. You have 200, but 2 white dots. So it's so hard to decide who's going to do more damage and who's even going to be better likely to hit. He has 65 agility. You have 84. Let's try this. Because what I'd really like, if I can't get him the level, I'd love to get it on the Centaur, but I don't think that's going to happen either. Let's do this. Let's put you there. And shoot him. See if you hit him, and if so, how much damage do you do? If I can land these hits and get some crits, that would be good. I didn't. So, let's do this. I'm asking for this to not work, but I already kind of realized this might be a reset. This is a desperate Hail Mary attempt, so let's give it a go and see what the hell happens. Because if it works and I still win this battle, I can just send somebody down to fill Cortina's spot for a month while we recuperate. I don't think it's going to be enough by the looks of it, but... Oh, I forgot he still gets a turn. Oh, that's unfortunate. I thought he already went. I forgot that it was Paternus' turn, so he's still higher level than Shiraha. However, his giant missed, so that's good. So this might actually work better in my favor that he gets a turn, because then I'm going to damage a bunch more people. Now he casts weakness on the Coatl. That's actually... It missed anyway, and even if it landed, I can't control him right now. He's just sitting there, so that's honestly would have been the best thing, if anything, anyway. Okay. Protect. Are you still protected? Yes. You need protection immediately. You're even more than the Centaur. You're getting protected immediately. Now, is there anything I can do to actually do what I want to do? I don't think so. So what I'm going to do for now is I'm going to slap the crap. I could beat up on the Fenrir. Like I could probably fly around and hit the Fenrir, and then allow him to move in and hit the Fenrir. I don't think it would kill it. But at this point, our lines and stuff are basically shot. He also may not even hit the thing. He did. Again, it's not going to do enough damage, but... if I were to halo... should heal. Really. But with where everyone is right now, if I haloed him, he would guaranteed hit and get more experience for the hit. I won't kill it unless I crit, and even then probably not. But I might do enough damage to, because they have no healers, to make them question if they should still be here at this point. Because he's got nothing left except for himself. Now he can EI slash, and that sucks. But it's definitely not the end of the world. Ooh, can I get him up there? I can, but then I wouldn't be able to get him up there. You know, that might be an alright idea. Like, so Paternus can take 1 or 2 hits. The Centaur can take 1 or 2 hits. It would keep him from taking more damage. He's close to full. What is his agility? 63. His is 65, so they're about equal chance to hit this guy. And if I manage to pull that off, weakening him further would probably be a smart idea. So, what's your agility? Not you. Can't reach you. Yours is 74. Let's try to weaken the Fenrir as much as we can. If it hits, it hits. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It did. So even though they're in somewhat better shape than we are, we still have healing and they don't. And that matters. Whether it matters to them or not, I don't know, but it does matter. Now, the other thing I could also do with him... I can't get up and around with him. Probably should have moved him back there, but I don't think I could. I wish I could, even if he still wasn't an effective fighter, I wish I could just control him enough to move him. They might kill that thing, and this might be all a moot point, but could also move him down there and attack one of these guys. But I think it's smarter at this stage of the game to just heal this angel. With you. Because with its 2 white dots, it'll take more damage from the black creatures, but it'll also do more damage. Which means they're not... It's going to probably hellfire onto these two. And then this guy's probably going to breathe on these ones. So actually, with where all my monsters for him are, maybe I should back him up a square. Instead of trying to get him more in the fight for now. Because if I put him here, he can't... Well, he could get breathed on by this guy. If I put him here, none of them can reach him. Or even if I put him here, then at least he's basically guarding Paternus. And he's only moving 2, so... no, so his Phoenix wouldn't be in his rune area anymore. I'm just going to back him up one. And he's not in the line of the breath weapons. Which limits the amount of things they can do to him. Now, he can still definitely Geno Thunder, unfortunately, which is going to suck. And probably ruin the bit of progress we made, and we'll probably have to scrap this battle. Because he just killed something. I think. Maybe not. Not yet, anyway. So he's going to attack Paternus. That's sort of what I figured he would do with him. Now, the downside to that is Paternus is going to take quite a bit of damage. The plus side is Paternus is also going to do quite a bit of damage. So that's good. He's going to run him away. He's going to move Esclados in. Esclados is going to kill him. I was really hoping they would run, but of course they're winning, technically. I'm sure someone better at this game than me could still make this a win for me, but I'm pretty much guaranteed not keeping this at this point, but let's see what happens. So, first thing we're immediately doing, before anything else, if I'm going to even try to salvage this, is I'm hitting you with a Divine Ray, because magic, even if we're next to each other, you can't hit me back. You're dead. Fuck yourself. I sometimes do try not to overly curse, but you, piss off. So you get level 11. The giant failed to escape. Can I get anywhere I could reach that thing? No. It's going to heal on the damn thing, too. What can I do that would be smart right now? I could try to take that Vampire Lord out. I'm not going to be able to take Esclados down. There's no way. It's not happening. This guy's still protected. He can still actually heal himself. He actually has enough for one more Divine Ray, so I guess I could try to Divine Ray something next turn if he doesn't die. So what's the next best plan? With what I have where, it's probably to try to take out this Hellhound. Or actually the Vampire Lord. So here's what we're going to do. Turning him to stone will make him resistant to damage if it works, but it'll also mean no attacks back, so we're doing it. Well, except that he missed, because their rocks never miss and mine always do. This is why I hate relying on these guys, because they have mid stats. What is your 62 and your what? 77? Let's try it, I guess. It's probably going to miss too because this whole battle's been dog shit. And see if the rocket also hit, even if it didn't turn with stone, if it had also hit, the amount of recovery he gets from a life drain wouldn't have counterbalanced it and he'd be dead right now. Does Paternus have a protect spell on? He does not. Do you? No. And you're going to need it more than Paternus, let's be honest. If I want to have any chance of still trying to win this battle. Which at this point is probably not happening. But I might as well give it a go. So let's get dumb. We're going to get dumb, let's get fully dumb. I should have saved before the rocks attack and then reset if it didn't work, but so yeah, there's no way I'm killing him. Let's put you back here. Take a shot. Hopefully you land the hit and at least do some damage. Nope. 4 points difference agility. Bet you that would have hit if it was me getting attacked. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Come here. Where can I get you? I can only get you to the same spot. That's a pain in the ass. I can't get you all the way around to here either. So there's no good way to do this. Might as well try this island. If it works, I get some XP. It did work. I should run now. And I very likely will, but I'm trying my damnedest to take this thing down. He's not going to do 200 damage if he even hits. Oh my god, he took it down. Oh my god, he took it down. I still should absolutely run. And I wish that had been him, but he can't do that much damage. Is there any way at all I could take that guy out without losing this Pegasus? Probably not. I mean, we're already getting dumb. So let's get more dumb. Since we're probably going to end up redoing this whole battle next episode. If I can pull this off, like I said, I'll take her getting beat down as long as we still win and I get my monsters back. That's the only thing I'm not willing to lose. Is I don't care that she got decimated. I care about the fact that the Coatl especially didn't stay. The only problem is, can I get him? Yeah, I can't get him around because that guy's there. There's no way in hell I'm doing enough damage to Esclados to take him out. He's at a magic points, but he can still shoot, so that's a moot point, really. Well, why don't we do this then? Let's use the Pegasus to do a little bit of damage. I'll probably run with him. Problem is, if I run, I'm going to lose that damn Coatl. Which, I mean, I could redo the fight like I was talking about, but I was hoping to not have to. But I don't see how I have a choice at this point. Like, I could move him up there, but then he's just going to get destroyed. I mean, I guess I could move him down here and just have him take a free attack on this guy. Are any of his monsters out of his rune area if I do that? Pegasus isn't. The Pixie would be, I think. Although I don't know if any... yeah, they could easily get around there. I think that's all he's... And his Phoenix shouldn't be. Screw it. If we're getting dumb, let's get dumb. Now, even though this thing isn't with its ruler anymore, it can still attack. Hopefully it misses. It did. So we're still getting really stupid, and we're going to end up canceling this fight. But I'll at least want to make the episode interesting by trying, so... It just went all to shit. I immediately should have put Protect on her, and I knew I should, and I don't know why I didn't. I knew I should. He's going to shoot Paternus. Very likely kill him with 2 red dots to a blue dot. Well, he didn't crit, and he is a lot beefier than she is. So he didn't die, although he's going to. I might still be able to take out the Hellhound. Like I said, at this point, I'm toast no matter what I do, so we'll play it out and see what happens. We're already at an hour, which I didn't intend this episode to get to, but... ironically, the Fenrir is now put himself in a much worse position. I said if it was just, even if it was fairly high level monsters, if it was just monster losses or her getting smoked, I would be fine with it, except the Coatl. He's gonna kill that thing. Yeah, there's no way in hell we're taking this save file, just so we're clear. Oh, he didn't kill it. Wow. Look at him go. And a crit. Which means he definitely didn't miss. Unfortunately, there's no saving this, but... Is there anything else I can salvage out of it to try and make it worthwhile to attempt? It's like, if I... The problem is I don't want to give up the Coatl, but at this point, I've also got the Angel leveled. I could let them have that. Kill another monster or two with what I have left for damage, and just run away. Because with the Ninja gone, he does go next. Fuck it. I guess they're getting a Coatl. And I mean, I'll save it on the second slot. And I'll probably still decide to redo the battle. We'll see next episode. I'll let you know when I decide. But I can kill that Fenrir. So with this at least second save file version, if I'm going to play it out, I might as well do the smartest things I have left to do at this point. I committed to stuff that I was pretty sure wouldn't work and was right that it wouldn't work. Now, let me do this. The problem is I need Paternus to run, so I can't just move this guy down here. Oh, there's 2 spots there. Let's do this. Let's try to hit him first. See if I hit him. If I do, he should be dead because he only's on 24 health. And yeah, he's toast. So I did kill 2 more monsters. So even though I'm not super happy with losing the Coatl and originally said I was determined not to, compared to what I took from them, it might still be worth it. So I killed a Fenrir, I killed a regular Hellhound, I took out a General, I have a level 12 Angel. I could always re-invade them and try to get the Coatl back. Because you know they're going to use it against me at some point. Let's see, what else can we do here? Let's send this guy in here, because he's still in the rune area. Now that that space is open. Let's try to just kill as much as we can. Like I said, I'll still debate it off camera and decide what I'm going to do. But if we do keep the original save file, like original as in this version, this is the best option I have. Because they're not going to run at this point. They will win if I stay. But with what's left, I can still take out a bunch of things for experience. Lose the Coatl, but I could potentially get it back or grow another one. And just kill that one if I don't think I can capture it back. Oh shit, he must have critted. He actually killed him. Oh, that's dope. He's gonna get a level from that. You got 2. Nice. Yeah, with the leveling we got, it sucks to lose a unit level 5 unicorn, and especially the new Coatl. I might actually save this. Because he got at least 1 level, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he did. He's level 7 now. I have my new rock got to level 3. My griffin got to level 6. My centaur, which I really want to get to level 10, is level 8. The angel's level 12. Like, overall, for losing 1 classed up monster, we're going to get another one that I would argue is even still a better classed up monster. And level, at least 1 level for a bunch of other things. Will you die if you hit somebody? Very possibly, but you also can't reach anybody. Alright, so that's everything useful I can do. It's still not ideal, but I think overall I'm happy enough with it that I'm gonna let it play. I think. We'll see, though. I might change my mind. I do reserve the right to do that. So I definitely should not try to hit you with anything. I mean, here's the thing. They're gonna gain those 2 monsters, but I took out Shiraha, I took out all of Esclados's monsters, I took out a Fenrir, a Vampire Lord. Like, they're gonna gain 1 just classed up Coatl, but I've killed way more than I lost. Because they also killed, I think, my Lizard Man. But, like, Cortina's not dead. You don't lose generals that way. So, what I think I'm gonna do is, before I go, just to maximize my options, I'm gonna, since this guy's full health, I'm gonna kick the living shit out of this guy for as much damage as I can for experience. Because even though a Phoenix is the highest form the rock can go to, it does not mean I don't need to level him up to get him stronger still. Now it gives him some XP too, but that's fine. You I should not do anything with, unless I have a low... I was gonna say, unless there's some spell I forgot you have. I could use you to hit somebody, but it would be a terrible decision, because you're gonna die. So let's not do that, since you're level 6 pixie. So let's retreat. I did, like I said, the Coatl sucks, and I was like, I'm not losing it. But once I saw how the rest of that played out, I actually think I still did better overall. And I might actually keep that save file. We'll see. I mean, for Let's Play purposes, I should keep it. I may change my mind. We'll figure it out. But for now, we're going to watch these quests, which nothing's really happening much in. I'm getting all the ones where nothing really happens. Rise and gain 7 magic points. So, these guys are all back. Alright. So here's what we're going to do. Sophia's going down there. Actually, George might be going down there. Nope, I think Sophia's going down there, and I'm going to give her... Let's rearrange, first of all. She's taking that Gygus. That is a thing that's definitely happening at this point. The clay golem can go with him for now. I might even just get rid of the damn thing. Could also send Chantal down there, which actually might be a good idea. If I'm going to do that, I'm absolutely giving him the Gygus. Unfortunately, he's now too high. So I can't take the Hellhound. Take the Giant Scorpion. Let's do that. Gives us another sort of beefy unit to cover the front line for any return attacks they do. He's still got a healer, he's still got a pixie. He's got a better version of a giant. Hell with it, we'll send him down there. He's the best actual caster overall that we have in terms of abilities. Certainly for magic points. And he might be a new priest, but he can technically heal people himself, so... Let's send you down there. Now, she's back at the castle, hurt. She lost 2 of her monsters. I forgot I had an extra pixie here. What can I summon for her here? I could get her an angel. Get her a griffin and a centaur. She lost her unicorn, so I'm definitely going to get her one of those. Could also get her a mandrake and just have her, because the fact she's a little slower getting to the back line doesn't matter as much. Maybe I give her a griffin. Since it's the closest thing I have in this castle to a rock. Although, once she's able to move, I could also, assuming I still have this castle at the time, just summon her a rock. Well, because she lost a Coatl, though. So if I wanted to get one of those... Well, I could also give her a dragon, actually. I don't really have any dragons because I did the lizard man thing with the other group. That's probably what I'm going to do. For now, though, just so I don't forget to give her her unicorn back. Let's do that. And then with all that rune power she has, I'll give her a dragon. And probably something else, actually, because until they evolve, I don't need the extra space. So I'll probably send her here when she's healed. At this point, the episode's this long, I might as well tell you what I'm planning. So I'll probably actually give her a dragon and a lizard man. Because if I do that, that's another 105. So she'd actually still have a little bit of wiggle. She'd be at a full 6 monsters. Or no, she'd be at 5. But I'd finally have somebody using a dragon. And it would, the 105, because she's grown so much in her rune power, it would actually still leave her a little bit of wiggle room for if something starts to level up. So I think that's going to be the plan. Let's see what's left down here. Basically their whole units are fine. The only thing I think his he never had a unicorn to begin with. Because I gave him the angel instead. Which reminds me, I need to figure out how I'm going to rearrange that so that they can class up. That should do it. So I think they go to 105. Yeah. We now have an Archangel, which now has 4 spells. It has Heal and Divine Ray still. It also gets Halo, which raises experience by an extra 50% for a hit and guarantee. It doesn't say it there, but it guarantees hits. And Holy Word, which is also lovely for stacking damage on multiple things instead of just one burst attack on one person. And now, by switching them, he's got a little bit less rune power because I moved something up there, but he's still got wiggle room. And only 2 of his monsters, with including the Centaur, can even evolve anymore. Plus, he's going to keep leveling up. But now, he's got actually a little bit more wiggle room, even with the Archangel, weirdly. Overall. I think. Either way, it worked. That's all that matters. Did I ever get any items other than the starting one? No. Okay. So let's reorder that just because it bothers my brain. Thank you. And the good thing is, he's only 4 movement because he's just a human who's not like a ninja or anything. But he can on the road go up to 6. I could switch his class, but then his attack would drop and his defense wouldn't go up by enough to matter. But all of these guys are 6 movement. Because they're sky types. Or because centaurs are basically horses. And this thing has 5. So with everybody here being at least a 4 movement, and if he's on the road, with spaces open on it, I can move him even faster. They can get to the front sooner, which is good for getting him where he needs to be. These guys can all move quickly, and he has a 5 rune areas, so they can move a little bit ahead of him, and it's fine. And he only needs to get to the 2nd row. So that's actually going to be a great little setup for that group now. And if I can get that, if I get that Centaur to level 10, business picks up big time. Because then I can either put him behind the 2nd line and shoot from 3 away at the front line of the enemy. I could still put him in the 2nd row and hit 2 rows back. I could put him in the 3rd row and put a new regular Centaur in front of him and have 2 people shooting. There's so many options. Her we're going to sort out more next video. I'll probably do it off screen, honestly. I've already got somebody moving down there of the type that I want, with at least okay monsters to go help them defend. And like I said, as much as losing the Coatl irritates me, and it does, including the Coatl they took from me, they have 4 monsters in this castle after that fight. Now, they're going to move more around, obviously. But Shraha's hurt. Zemeckis only has 2 left. I cleaned out Esclados entirely. They gained my Coatl, and they gained a Unicorn. But I still took out several monsters of theirs, including leveled up ones. So, I think we're going to keep this save file. I'll go do the rest of the planning off screen. Just in case, I'll say there's still a chance I might not, but I think now that I've done the math on it, I'm happy enough with the possibility that we have to keep this original file. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, drop a like, subscribe, comment, join the Discord server in the link in the description, and we'll see you next time for more Brigandine Legend of Forsena in our Leonia Let's Play. I can promise you this, by the time that calendar hits 217.1, we are going to start invading people regularly. See you soon.